we was cleaning off the field, or David and his dad-in-law was, I just come by and I stopped to see what was in the holly bushes. There was a bunch of holly bushes there, 4 or 5. So when I looked and seen that gravestone, or some kind of granite, I thought somebody buried there. But come to find out, David over there got to looking through and seen the name Grinny Spake. Well, his dad-in-law played ball with him too and knew him. He says, "Oh, I know who that's the best man." And then, like I say, his dad-in-law quit working on the field, come over here and got the monument out. So I come the next day and seen they had it out and posted it on Facebook and got all kind of hits on that. So Rusty Burns, I talked with him and told him about it and showed it to him. He come up for lunch one day at our church, and I brought him out here and showed it to him and told him what we was doing. But this was what, like I say, I didn't even know that. I knew the ballpark, but I was out of town when this happened. They done this in '92, and he died in '89. There at the end, where he won his greatest victory, was over sin through Jesus Christ. He taught us boys that. He'd take us to church when we didn't want to go to our mamas or we wasn't going nowhere. He'd come get us and load us up, take us to Oakwood Baptist over here. He instilled a lot more than just baseball. He said winning wasn't having the high score. He says winning when you lost. He said when you lose, you're still a winner, just doing the best you can. And he taught us in school. Or he'd tell us, he said, "Look here, I'm not asking you to make A's." He says, "I'm just asking you to do the best you can." And he says, "If you need help with anything, we got people to help you." And like I say, he didn't neglect his family, because his family was all in it. They knew it too. And you know, I'd call him and ask him something about a game or something, and she'd holler in there, "Henry, it's your boy." And he'd say, "Which one?" And she'd say, "Fireball." He gave me the nickname Fireball when I was 5 years old, and I'm be 64 next month, and still got it. Because he couldn't remember people's name, but he'd give them a nickname, and he'd know that 50 years later, you know. And somebody asked me, said, "Well, what, you like Fireball?" I said, "Better than the other boy had Fatty Arbuckle. I mean, you know, Red or something like that." But this was a great man. Like I say, he taught more than I've ever learned in school and service. He was just that type of fella. It really, to be honest, he says, if you honest and you work, you can get anything you want.